off. If I tell you the truth, you get mad at me.
By and by.
If I lie to you, God gonna be mad at me. What's a person to do? Jeremiah said, I'm gonna shut up, cause this thing get me in trouble. They done put me in mud. Listen at me. They had, Lord have mercy. Jeremiah was crawling around preaching to the people in mud.
What you say?
They just wouldn't hear. They were just mad at him. They told Jeremiah, oh Lord have mercy. They did Jeremiah bad. He said, God, you deceived me. Sometimes the preacher elder feel like God. One while we had, this church was full.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Preach the truth.
Yes, always been.
Always. Elder get to preaching, get to telling us things, people get to walking. Jeremiah said, you done deceived me. He said, I ain't going to say nothing else. That's it. That's it. If God's spirit is within you, you cannot hold your peace. God ain't forgot.
If you've been charged,
And between two immutable things, he can't lie.
it's impossible.
Your reward. Payday is coming after a while. Elder, your reward. But you want a little bit right here, don't you? Ooh, land of the living. I know it. For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed toward his name. Keep telling it.
You can stand up.
Keep living it. Not only the pastor. Saints, keep talking to your children.
That's right.
Keep talking to your witnesses to people. Keep telling them. Whether they laugh at you, tell you I feel sorry for you. Y'all walking around with them long dresses, long skirts, all pinned up. Y'all kill me. I feel sorry for y'all. Don't feel sorry for me, but if you go ahead if you want to. But don't feel sorry for me because I'm enjoying it. But keep telling them. Keep telling them. Because you got a charge. And this book going to tell you over here. It's going to get down to us now. It's going to tell you. Well, okay.
People know right. When I was a sinner, I knew right. When I see some right things, it hurt me because I was living the other way. A lot of times you're hurting people. They know it's right.
Lord have mercy. And by you being, one more time, the preacher that you are, because preachers can't dare tell the people what you tell them. Elder, they don't have the backbone to say what you say. They don't have the backbone because they know people going to walk. And they love that green stuff. They love money. They don't love your soul. They love money. They can't dare say what you say. A preacher of God is going to be hated.
Yes, ma'am. A real one.
Go back and remember every last one of
They
them.
were hated. Even Jeremiah, his folks didn't like him.
Because you condemn them
Yep.
just by being around them. A real man of God, a real saint. People try to love you, but you condemn them. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Let me get to this. Read, because I'm going to get to something in a minute here.
And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope until the end.
And we desire that every one of you show the same diligence. What is that saying? Show the same diligence. What is that saying? That every last one of you all.
What you've been taught,
Huh?
What you've been taught, you stick with it.
you show the same.
Talked about diligence last week.
Just as Apostle Ford we need to show the same diligence.
Hard working.
We need to be with this thing just like he is. We need to be, as they said, dogmatic just like he is.
All right.
You don't need to come down off of this thing. Our teenagers, y'all should be telling these young folks something. The same diligence. A church is usually no more stronger or no weaker. Here we go. No.
Then the head.
That's why I don't get it. A strong head, you have a strong church. The brother usually be like the pastor. The sister usually be like the pastor's wife. Strong. Or weak. Or however they are. If you got a courting pastor, you're going to have a courting church.
Well.
One more time. If you got a whorish pastor, you're going to have a whorish church. Wow. If the wife is whorish, you're going to have some whorish sisters. They're going to be whorish.
Well.
If the wife dress in a kind of way, so the members. The sister's going to pattern. They pattern. That's the way it is. With the same diligence that this pastor have. Read.
That ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promise.
That you be not slothful. See, saints, we supposed to catch hold to this thing. We supposed to grab this thing. Don't be slothful.
That's right.
Ooh. And we say we're going to take the city. It's time to stop saying it. And do it. And do it. Go on and take a read.
For when God made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself.
He told Abraham, he promised him. God got to keep his word. Read.
Saying, surely blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply
Now
thee.
God done promised you some things, Apostle Ford. He ain't forgot. He done promised you some things. He got to bring them to pass.